Well, hello again everyone. I'm off to Shropshire again. But this time I've packed the car up for some tent camping because there's going to be a lot of driving around over the weekend, and a lot of the meeting places for the mining conference are going to be quite tight for parking. Because, as I forgot to say earlier, I'm going to the National Association of Mine History Organisations annual conference. Now, of course, last year's had to be cancelled. That was going to be in Cornwall, and we were going to take the motorhome down to that. But yeah, very nice to be away again on another NAMHO conference. This one's going to be slightly different because the government have, of course, extended the deadline for releasing all the controls to July the 19th. So we're still going to be under some COVID type precautions, but it's good that it's taking place anyway, and well done to the organisers for pushing through all that and still making sure that it happened. Well, quick stop at Morrison's for some essential last minute bits and pieces. Let's get on the way. I've dug the old camping fridge out the shed as well, and I can keep that running on the 12 volt in the car. Yeah, just plug it in here. Excellent. Keep me milk and pasties cool, eh?
Exit the roundabout onto A141. Continue on A141 for 1.5 miles.
Well, we've arrived. Let's get the old tent pitch straight away, shall we? There is some rain forecast later. So there we go, home for the next 3 days. Come in and I'll show you round. So we've got the camping fridge here. That's got all the essentials in it. And then this is going to be a little lounge area. I've got a little mat to put down here, I'll go and get that. And then through this door is the bedroom area, and this is a fisherman's bed which Jeanette from the caving club put me on to a few years back, and it's very comfortable. And then of course got my bag of clothes and stuff, and that's the shopping I got from Morrison's earlier. Right, now I reckon it's got to be time for a brew. Well, I'm trying to find the conference venue, and Google Maps has brought me a rather strange route. It's saying I need to go up this track, but I'm pretty sure that's someone's drive. I'm going to turn around and go back the other way. Well, I did find the hall in the end and found some of the other delegates, and now I've visited the shop just to get some 50p's for those showers at the campsite. Oh, dinner's on. Sausage, peas and couscous. Well, it's a bit wet out there this morning. Right, we're on our way to the first mine. Now, as usual, I'll say please don't explore old mine workings unless you're suitably equipped and have the experience to do so. If you would like to get involved in going underground, then best to join one of the many clubs and societies, or contact someone who is experienced who can take you on that first trip and set you right in the ways of staying safe underground. So the mine we're exploring today is actually an underground quarry for slate. And just inside is this large, what I think is probably an air receiver for compressed air for tools in the workings. Obviously too big for the scrap man to get out. The surface workings here, I'm told, may have been worked from the 17th century, but underground work didn't begin until the late 19th century, and the quarry eventually closed in 1947. As you can see, the underground workings continually break out into the surface quarries, so you get this nice mix of exploring underground and in daylight. Now the slate here isn't particularly good quality, it's quite sort of soft and crumbly, but a substantial amount of it has been taken out, so there must have been at least a local market for it somewhere. Bit of creative roof support there. Now, I have visited this site before, probably about 10 years ago, and a section that you used to be able to get in is now completely inaccessible because of a collapse. So it just goes to show how temporary and transient some of these places are. Whether that area will ever be seen again, I think, is doubtful. Lovely little waterfall here though, isn't that nice? Some of these larger chambers where the slate has been extracted are pretty big and quite difficult to film in. Haven't brought my very big light with me, but you get the idea. Now, by far the greater part of this mine is below the groundwater level, so it's flooded and not explorable unless you're a diver. And this mine is used by divers quite a lot, and you can see the dive lines descending into the flooded sections of the workings, but the area we're able to walk around is only a small proportion of the whole mine. Anyone fancy a brew? So this is an internal incline leading down into the flooded section of workings, and you can see the roller that would have guided the cable that hauled the incline wagons up. And this is the platform where the winch and motor for hauling the wagons would have been mounted. You can still see the mounting platform and bolts. And indeed, plenty of the old cable. And here's a poor old hand winch on his side in the water. But yeah, nice little artefact there. Well, unfortunately, when I came out from that trip, I received a phone call which meant I had to cut the weekend short there and head for home. Nothing terribly serious, but just some news which meant that I had to head home for the rest of the weekend. So no doubt we will be back out and about soon, and we'll see you in the next video. Well, that's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with your friends. Give the like button a press. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see some more.